up, everybody? Breezy here. You already know what it is. It's been a minute since I uploaded any video, but let's jump straight to it. So I'm looking at GBPUSD, whereby it's a currency pair, whereby it's the pound and the dollar. So looking at GBPUSD, right? I'm gonna start on the daily time frame because remember that's our playground, right? That's our playground, keep that in mind. And then we're gonna go down to each time frame until I get to the 15 time frame, whereby that's where I'm gonna execute and take my position. So let me remove all this so that I can show you what I see. So first thing is first, guys, we have to mark our highs and lows. So what are we gonna do first? First thing to do is to change our candlestick and go to the line chart. It's to change the candle and go to the line chart. You all can see that, right? And then from here we're just gonna mark our highs and lows. So I see that the all-time high is right there, just at 1.37457. So that's our high right there. And then we're gonna mark our second high, which is at 1.36322, right? And then we're gonna mark our next high, whereby let's see, okay, this low right here, whereby we might retest and continue to the upside. Okay, so now we've marked our highs and lows, right? We go back to our candlestick chart, and then from there, what do we see? Let me use an arrow so that y'all can see properly. So from here, what do we see? We see that price did push to the upside. We created an all-time high. Eventually we dropped back to the downside. So what can y'all see? The moment we created a high like that, all-time high, we created a fake out and a massive bearish candle to the downside, and we've been pushing to the downside, right? Hence y'all can see we created that lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So what do you expect? And again, we're seeing that we have created that pattern of a head and shoulder. Hence you all can see the shoulder, head, and the shoulder right here. So what I see is that we've created some kind of resistance which acts as support at the same time. So this is what I see. Okay, that's what I see. And then we're gonna move by to the 4-hour time frame, because now we've marked our highs, we've marked our lows, and we've seen the resistance and support that we have. So back to the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, y'all can see it properly, right? I don't even have to explain it, because if you are a trader, if you know what you're doing, you can already see what I'm talking about. So this is the 4-hour time frame, guys. You can see that we rejected not once, but we rejected for the first time, second time, third time, and now we're just consolidating, but we're still rejecting that resistance that we created up there. So what does this tell you? It tells you that price is rejecting and cannot push to the upside. Hence y'all can see that we had some kind of rejections, whereby it's now turning into a consolidation, right? So now we see that, hey, price is rejecting and it's going accordingly to how we want it to. So what do? We go to the 1-hour time frame. So we're gonna execute on the 15-minute, because more pips, more profits, right? So on the 1 hour, we can already see that, hey, price might retest and create a fake out, or price might go our way, right? So my strategy, guys, is support and resistance, whereby others may know it as supply and demand, right? I trade the market for what I trade the markets for what it is. I don't create my own scenarios in my head. So also here I see that we created some kind of support with that last week or that previous week, right? And for those who don't know what a wick is this. Let me show you all what a wick is. A wick is this line that a candle leaves after submerging, or after reducing, or after pushing, right? After it playing out, you know. Just trying putting it in many ways so that everybody can understand. So what I'm seeing here, guys, it's a simple setup, right? We see that price has rejected. We see that, hey, price has rejected a couple times, right? And we might push to the support and break it. But what I want to see is this. Let me demonstrate. What I want to see is this. I'm sorry guys, because I don't use TradingView. You know, I prefer using Meta to do all my things. So what I see is this. We might have a retest, pull back, and then we break this support, and then we break this support, and then we have a retest, right? Because you have to keep in mind that in every breakout there has to be a retest, right? So this is what I'm seeing, guys. I just want to put it in a way that everybody can understand. Yep, this is what I'm seeing. So this is what I'm saying. So for price to push back down, and then when we go to the 15-minute time frame, whereby this is the time frame where we're gonna execute. What do I mean by execute? This is where we're gonna take our positions. We're gonna scale in. So waiting for price to push to the downside, and then we might as well take it and hold it until down there. So in other words, this is how your setup will look. So in other words, this is how your setup will look. Let me do this. This is how your setup will look, guys. So let's just say the red line is where we took our position, right? And then for our take profit, we're gonna target this lows right there, right? And then for a stop loss, I really don't use a stop loss because I feel like wherever you put your stop, that's where price is gonna retest or start pushing to the trend that you want. Remember, it's all about trends in trends, whether we're pushing up, down, or consolidation. It's all a trend. So stop loss, I don't really like using a stop loss, but you always have to be safe. Same as a business, you gotta keep track of your P&Ls, profit and losses. So we might as well put a tight stop loss. That way, if price goes against us, it takes us out and we didn't lose a lot of money. And later on, we can take another position, and already we've covered the loss we took in the morning, right? So it's really nothing hard, guys. You just gotta put in the work, focus, and be dedicated. Remember, ambition is all you need. You gotta be hungry, you know. So I'll see you in my next video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Breezy World 100 million, we're coming to get it. Yes sir.